The Book of Exodus, Chapter 34, from the Sunday School Bible. Copyright, The Sunday School Bible, LLC, 2025. All rights reserved. 1446 BC. God gives Moses the second Ten Commandment stone tablets. The Lord said to Moses, "Chisel out 2 tablets of stone like the first. I will write on these stone tablets the words that were written on the first stone tablets, which you broke. Be ready in the morning. Come up in the morning to Mount Sinai. Present yourself there to me at the top of the mountain. No man will come up with you. Also, do not let anyone be seen throughout the entire mountain. And do not let the flocks or herds feed in front of the mountain." Moses chiseled out 2 tablets of stone like the first stone tablets. Moses rose up early in the morning and went up to Mount Sinai, as the Lord had commanded him. Moses took in his hand the 2 tablets of stone. The Lord descended in the cloud, stood with Moses there, and proclaimed the name of the Lord. The Lord passed by in front of Moses and proclaimed, the Lord God, merciful, gracious, long-suffering, abundant in goodness, abundant in truth, keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity, forgiving transgression, forgiving sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty, and visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon the children's children, to the 3rd and to the 4th generation. Moses quickly bowed his head toward the earth and worshipped. God makes a covenant with Israel. Moses said to the Lord, "If I have now found grace in your sight, O Lord, please let my Lord go with us, because we are a stiff-necked people. And pardon our iniquity and our sin, and take us for your inheritance." The Lord said to Moses, "Behold, I will make a covenant. I will do marvels in front of all your people, such as has never been done in all the earth, nor in any nation. All the people among you will see the work of the Lord, because it is a terrible thing that I will do with you. Observe that which I command you today. Behold, I will drive out before you the following clans: the Amorites, Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, and the Jebusites. Be cautious and do not make a covenant or treaty with the inhabitants of the land where you are going, or they will be a snare or trap in the middle of you. But you will destroy their altars, break their images, and cut down their groves. You must worship no other God, because the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. Do not make a covenant or treaty with the inhabitants of the land. They will go whoring after their gods. They will do sacrifices to their gods. They will invite you to participate, and you will eat from their sacrifice, and you will take from their daughters to your sons, and their daughters will go whoring after their gods, and make your sons go whoring after their gods. You must not make molten gods. You must keep the feast of unleavened bread. As I commanded you, you must eat unleavened bread for 7 days, in the time of the month Abib, March or April, because you came out of Egypt in the month of Abib. All that open the matrix, all firstborn children, are mine. Even every firstborn male among your cattle, whether ox or sheep. You must redeem, buy back, all firstborn donkeys with a lamb. If you don't redeem the firstborn donkey, then you must break the donkey's neck. You must redeem all your firstborn sons, and no one will appear before me empty-handed. You must work for 6 days, but you must rest on the seventh day, even during the season of plowing and harvest. You must observe the Feast of Weeks, the first fruits of the wheat harvest, and the Feast of Ingathering, also called Festival of the Final Harvest, at the end of the year. 3 times a year, all your male children will appear before the Lord God, the God of Israel. I will cast out the nations before you and enlarge your borders. No one will desire your land when you go up to appear before the Lord your God 3 times a year. You must not offer the blood of my sacrifice with yeast. The sacrifice of the feast of the Passover will not be left to the morning. You must bring the first of the first fruits of your land to the house of the Lord your God. You must not boil a young goat in his mother's milk. The Lord said to Moses, "Write these words down, because according to the tenor of these words, I have made a covenant with you and with Israel." Moses was there with the Lord for 40 days and 40 nights. Moses did not eat bread or drink water. The Lord wrote the words of the covenant on the 2 stone tablets, the 10 Commandments. When Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the 2 stone tablets of testimony in his hand, he was not aware that the skin of his face had become radiantly bright while he had talked with the Lord. When Aaron and all the children of Israel Jacob saw that the skin of Moses' face was glowing brightly, they were afraid to go near him. Moses called for the children of Israel Jacob, Aaron, and all the rulers of the congregation to return to him, and Moses talked with them. And afterward, all the children of Israel Jacob came close to Moses. Moses then gave them as commandments all that the Lord had spoken with him on Mount Sinai. Moses placed a veil over his face after he had finished speaking with them. But whenever Moses went in before the Lord to speak with him, he took the veil off until he came out. Then Moses would come out and say to the children of Israel Jacob that which he was commanded by the Lord. During this time, the children of Israel Jacob saw that the skin of Moses' face glowed brightly. Moses would then place the veil back over his face until he went back in to speak with the Lord.